going to look terrible on TV. You think this thing is going to draw more than Mike versus Roy? You think this thing is going to draw more than Fury versus Francis? It's going to look ridiculous in an 80,000 seat arena. And what would be the reason that they're boxing? Money. Yep, sure. Yeah, we understand that. That doesn't work. It's a flop. It's a flop. Floyd and Conor in the fight capital of the world did less than 12,000 tickets. Come on, man. In Texas? Come on.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson have come face to face in an epic showdown. Both fighters have started their training sessions, and it appears that we are going to witness one of the deadliest bouts.
Jake Paul is obviously, you know,
he's
big.
beautiful. My family loves Jake Paul. All right,
he's cool.
Could you f him up?
Huh?
Could you f him up?
Oh, I'm so easy.
You think?
Yeah, but I would never. I mean, it's my family. Everybody loves this little white motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Oh, yo, wait.
Balls. He got some balls. When you see a white boy with balls, you know, I'm talking about from real, but like, you motherfucker.
But you would, but time out. Would you, wait, would you?
Mike Tyson just shared glimpses of his initial training session as he gears up for his upcoming bout against Jake Paul on July 28th. It's day one. The fun just begun. As you can see, Tyson appears quite energetic in his initial training footage. An ex-UFC champion, Chuck Liddell, supports the boxer's chances. If he lands a punch,
It's day one, the fun just begun.
Liddell told TMZ, as soon as Tyson hits him, it's over. The last thing to go is power. If he hits him, it's over. If you've seen Mike, he still hits. The guidelines for the competition are still in the works, awaiting finalization. Meanwhile, Liddell added Ariel Helwani from the MMA Hour shared some preliminary thoughts on the matter. As noted by George Glinsky of TalkSport, Helwani said they're still working on a few important details. Is it pro, or is it an exhibition? They want pro, but that's up to the Texas Commission. We'll have to wait and see. Wait? I'm told heavyweight rounds. I'm working on that as well. Irrespective of the regulations in place, the upcoming match is bound to stir immense excitement. However, some fans are now wondering if Mike Tyson's training is just for show or if it is the real deal. After Tyson shared his training footage, former UFC standout Chael Sonnen wasted no time expressing skepticism about its legitimacy. The legitimacy of Tyson's dedication to training came under immediate scrutiny. Sonnen said, "In the future, if you're ever going to spend 5 seconds hitting mitts as a way of making the audience believe you're doing a training session, make sure you splash water on your face and t-shirt first." This comment implies that Sonnen perceives the video as more of a staged presentation rather than a genuine insight into Tyson's training regimen.
Huge talks right now in the fighting world because Jake Paul is fighting Mike Tyson, and I gotta know, like he's a lot younger, he's half his age, and he's training around the clock for the last few years. Like, do you think Tyson has a chance? Jake, they're saying, is the favorite.
Yeah, if Tyson's taking a dive, it's the favorite, but if Tyson hits him, it's over.
Although Sonnen may question the legitimacy of Tyson's training regimen, it's undeniable that the ex-heavyweight champion maintains impressive fitness for someone his age. Moreover, Chael Sonnen called the fight a flop event. Meanwhile, Tyson himself recently discussed this very topic during an open conversation with Dr. Oz. Tyson disclosed that supplements are essential components of his daily regimen, amplifying the effectiveness of his workouts and contributing to his overall vitality. Total enhancements for me. My euphoric feeling. If I don't have that euphoric ordained God type of energy, that stuff is not helping me, he stated, emphasizing the transformative impact of his supplement use. Expanding his holistic approach to well-being to his followers, Tyson generously offered a unique discount code for the supplements he personally endorses, encouraging his fans to delve into his wellness routine. Supplements are a big part of my daily health routine. That's why I'm sharing what works for me. Tyson announced, offering a tangible way for fans to connect with his champion's formula. Meanwhile, Tyson also shared his training footage. Moreover, Tyson expressed that he finds great overall benefits in using health supplements. He remarked, feeling notably invigorated by the positive impact they have on his overall health and vitality. He said, "Total enhancements for me. My euphoric feeling. If I don't have that euphoric ordained God type of energy, that stuff is not helping me." Mike Tyson's dedication to fitness was legendary, serving as a cornerstone of his dominance in the boxing world. A few years ago, while speaking with rapper T.I., he revealed a typical day for him. "I do 2 hours of cardio."
Fear is an illusion. We have to have desire. We have to have something that fear pushes us. Our fear makes us think things that don't even exist. It's just, it motivates us. Fear keeps us conscious of our existence. It keeps us conscious of knowing that we're mortal.
I do the bike and the treadmill for an hour. Then I do some light weights, 300, 250 reps. Then I start my day with the boxing thing. I go in there and hit the mitts for 30 minutes, 25 minutes, and start getting in better condition. On the other hand, Jake Paul is bubbling with excitement as he gears up to meet the legendary Mike Tyson in what will only be his 11th professional bout. He just shared a video of Tyson saying his name and said, "This tweet was 4 years ago. Crazy how things change. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something." Meanwhile, Tyson acknowledges Paul's growth since his clash with Nate Robinson on the Tyson vs. Roy Jones Jr. undercard, and he eagerly anticipates halting Paul's quest for championship glory. However, not everyone is cheering for this matchup. Among the dissenting voices is none other than Paul's arch-nemesis, KSI. He said, literally, he knocks out Mike Tyson, and he's beaten what? An old age person? Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Yes, in his prime. This would have been crazy, but now it's like, this is just sad. According to KSI, even if Paul were to emerge victorious by knocking out Tyson in their imminent match, it would lack any true sense of accomplishment. In this instance, Jake Paul unveiled a snippet featuring Tyson engaged in training alongside Rafael Cordo.
They got a screw loose, man. He's fighting the person, the one fighter that most people fear. I feel like 58, 27, the age is not a factor. That's a wash, right? Just watching the dude hit ass in the bag. Like, I always have this inside joke. How much would you have to get paid to fight Mike Tyson? I'm like, I'll never be able to spend it.
Yeah, but don't you think that if Jake Paul knocks out 58-year-old Mike Tyson, people are going to say, congratulations, you knocked out somebody who's 58, who hasn't fought professionally in a very long time?
I disagree. I think that if Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson, I don't give a he's 70. You're going to have to put at least an ounce of respect on his name. Mike Tyson right now, off muscle memory alone, he can have a flashback, right? He can step on the wrong eggshell and let off a combination that can kill most people.
Within the footage, Tyson executed a rapid sequence of 4 punches while Cordo expertly held the mitts. According to Cordo, the exercise helped Mike Tyson generate the greatest force and speed in the shortest amount of time. Additionally, referring to Tyson's way of punching, Cordo announced that Tyson's was the most violent slap I've ever felt. In this regard, since KSI called Mike Tyson versus Paul sad, the problem child asked if KSI ever looked as good as Tyson, 57, on the mitts. We know KSI is old, but has he looked this good on the mitts? Conversely, Cordo commended Tyson's mastery of technique, asserting that Tyson's skills surpassed those of numerous current athletes in the sport. Here is another video of Tyson. Earlier, Derek Chisora, the British heavyweight, had revealed that the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson match would be using 18-ounce gloves and head guards.
My brother and I's relationship sometimes has to be like aired out, but it seems as if the court of public opinion is the only thing that like steers him in the right direction. It is weird to lie, to blatantly just lie. We signed a deal with Netflix, and our goal was to go get another fighter to fight me. We were the ones that brought the Netflix deal to Tyson. So Tyson was never in the market offering people the fights for anyone to turn down. So yes, it is weird to go online and lie. I am always having to defend myself and be undermined and be like little broed, and then I have to just not allow it to happen. But I'm just like taking shots, and then I have to like explain because I get thrown into it. Why is my own brother trying to make me look like the second option for Tyson? Like, oh yeah, I turned down that deal. No, you didn't. That's a complete lie. Like, and why are you fabricating lies?
It's the big brother syndrome.
And then it's
He also added, "So we're watching a sparring match. It's a joke. You think I'm paying to watch that?" This revelation ended up creating more outrage against the matchup. Now, in a tweet that cut straight to the chase, Michael Benson delivered the news everyone was waiting for. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson on July 20th will absolutely not have the fighters wearing headgear. Jake's MVP co-founder, Nisa Badarian, has now confirmed this solitary declaration, sending shockwaves through the boxing realm, solidifying the anticipation surrounding the impending clash between the social media tycoon and the iconic boxing figure, promising an unfiltered spectacle devoid of headgear or restraint. This amplifies the stakes for Tyson, heightening the risks involved. On the other hand, Jake Paul has openly confessed to harboring hopes of a rematch with Tommy Fury prior to committing to a showdown against the iconic boxer Mike Tyson, slated for this summer. Explaining his siblings' motivations, Logan alleged, "For both Mike and Jake, the bag. Like, at one point, you can't. I don't know if you can say no. I said no to fighting Mike Tyson." Nevertheless, it seems this statement hasn't been received favorably by his younger sibling, who has since asserted that the wrestler was mistaken in some of his assertions. Indeed, Jake promptly dismissed the notion of a proposed bout with Tyson for his brother during a discussion on a live stream with Aiden Ross. He said, "Yeah, which is also not true. We're the ones that brought the deal to Mike Tyson, so I don't know why he would say that. Me and Most Valuable Promotions and my partner, Nikisa, struck a deal with Netflix and then went to other fighters to get them involved." Moreover, Jake even slammed Logan in the live stream. Fascinatingly, the younger Paul sibling shared his perspective on the genesis of the Tyson bout, disclosing that Tommy Fury was initially his preferred opponent for his upcoming match. Currently, Tyson Fury's brother stands as the sole boxer to have triumphed over the American in his early days as a professional fighter.
It's day one, the fun just begun.
Paul said, "It started with Tommy Fury. He wanted more money, and there wasn't more money. Then we went to Mike Tyson, and after, like, months of talking, got him to be down to fight. So Mike Tyson wasn't offering people deals, so I don't know what he's talking about." Before this moment, Paul beamed with excitement when the match against boxing legend Tyson was revealed for July. He couldn't contain his joy at the opportunity to square off against one of his idols. He said, "It's crazy to think that in my second pro fight, I went viral for knocking out Nate Robinson on Mike Tyson's undercard." Paul went on to add, "Now, less than 4 years later, I'm stepping up to face Tyson myself. My sights are set on becoming a world champion, and now I have a chance to prove myself against the greatest heavyweight champion ever, the baddest man on the planet." In a groundbreaking move, we also witnessed the first face-off between Tyson and Paul. Meanwhile, Tyron Woodley, a UFC Hall of Famer who faced defeats against Jake Paul in boxing twice, is confident that Mike Tyson will emerge victorious against the YouTube star-turned-boxer. He said, "If he gets knocked out by Mike Tyson at 58, 59, 60, 71, he would join the other 99% of the regular mothers on Earth. That's what I say." Woodley asserted that Tyson's experience holds greater significance than Paul's physical attributes and talent. The UFC icon insisted he'd prefer facing defeat against Paul for a third time than risking a match with Tyson, emphasizing that no sum of money could sway his decision. "I mean, I've been in the ring twice with Jake, and I don't want to get in the ring once with Mike." As you can see, the upcoming bout between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing matchups in recent memory. With Tyson showcasing renewed vigor in his training videos, the anticipation is palpable.